Tonight, I just wanted to kind of give a very brief overview or report of our goals. And it's so hard to distill the work we do on an annual basis. It's not just me. I mean, it's the entire leadership team. It's really the entire district that's working towards this. But we do want to highlight a few things. So the first this year was just about focusing and implementing our deeper learning initiatives. This is not a new topic in the district. This committee has heard about deeper learning initiatives for years. But we really put our foot on the gas this year. And so just in the summary there, leadership team, we talked about this really monthly. So we're constantly just discussing it and making sure that everything we do is aligned with this sort of mission and vision related to deeper learning. That focus really, informed our professional development offerings. So at every step of the way, that was part of our theme for any kind of PD we did this year. Professional practice, I worked with Gil all year, really focusing on budget development, and this is something that I'm constantly tweaking, I'm constantly thinking about, because my goal is to have any stakeholder really understand kind of what we're doing here as it relates to school budgets. And so this year, my goal really is about streamlining the budget, because and we've talked about this, but I really felt that we were doing a lot of work and it really wasn't being received or even being read by kind of important stakeholders. So I hope you felt that the documents we produced and the presentations that we made were not only thorough and accurate, but easy to understand and focused. And this is a really important one this year, and we talked a lot about this last year, which led to this goal, right? But just looking at the revision and dissemination of our anti-bullying plan, we have really started even last spring, but we've done a lot of work. You all know that we revised our bullying prevention and intervention plan. We approved that here at school committee. We rolled that out at opening day. So, we talked to all 650 employees about that plan and the importance of that plan, and also applying it in a consistent and kind of fair manner. We produced that video, if you recall, which provides really a very easy to understand overview of our policies and practices. We also rebuilt the website. There's a separate anti-bullying and bullying prevention section of our website, which I hope people are accessing if they need it. Leadership team received training from our district's legal counsel on everything related to bullying and anti-bullying, and that's everything from the policy to the procedures to how to conduct an investigation. And anecdotally, I can share with you that that's really paid off. And then the last one is really about the MSBA, and this will be a goal until we put the ribbon on this building. But I don't know how to. I don't want to quantify it, but the vast majority of my time this year, and everybody in this room, our time has been spent on the building project. It's really almost like having two jobs. It's fun, but it's definitely intense. So I will say though, what are we, May 6th? I think all that work is paying off. I'm very optimistic that we're going to be successful. It's a sprint to the finish here. We have a ballot vote on June 3rd. We have done everything in our power to try to bring this thing home, and it's really important work. I think it's really, and I don't think it's an overstatement to say this is probably the biggest decision the town's going to make in its history, and it's going to have profound implications for the future. So as far as my work this year and for the last 2 years and then the next 4 years, there's a reason it ends up on my goal